for the young, but there is an occasional exception, and the occasional exception of which we speak is 29-year-old Javier Alvarez, one of the oldest competitors in the field. He's a boxer in the heavyweight division, and he's the defending champion here. Adrian Carson has this story.
The Hoover Street Gym in South Central Los Angeles. The writing on the wall proclaims it the home of champions. Well, during the Olympic Sports Festival, it's the home away from home for America's top-ranked amateurs who hope to become champions. Two-time U.S. heavyweight champion Javier Alvarez from San Antonio, Texas, leads the 12-man team from the East. Now, if he looks a little like a man among boys, consider this. He's 29 years of age, making him the oldest boxer in the field, by far. What a perfect role model for the younger guys on the team.
Well, I don't have the characteristics of a heavyweight. I'm short, I'm probably a little chubby, I don't look mean enough. I'm 29 years old, and they look at me, I think. They look at me and go, hey, this guy can do it, I can do it too.
He's fought since he was 14, ringing up a record of over 300 wins. Now, there's one fighter he's faced 4 times, who is 8 years younger and is here on his home turf, living in the backyard of the boxing venue. The up-and-coming kid has won 3 of their 4 fights. Now, this is how rivalries get started.
These referees have watched a different bout. I don't understand this decision at all.
At the 1991 U.S. Championships in March, Javier Alvarez was attempting to become the first heavyweight in U.S. amateur history to win 3 consecutive titles. Then he found out he had to fight this guy, 21-year-old John Bray. Well, the heavyweight title here in L.A. will most probably be won or lost in a rematch.
Both these boxers have actually become pretty good friends, even though they have very different ideas on how you reach the top, particularly with whom and how you train.
I was in Lou Duva's camp for 3 years, you know, sparring partner with Evander Holyfield. So, you know, when you're in there with a Holyfield, a Melvin Taylor, Pernell Whitaker, Vinny Pazienza, Rocky Lockridge, Tyrell Biggs, fighters like that, and you come to this, you know, you don't feel that much different.
Javier contends that it's not so much who you hit, but the experience you get over a number of years that might get you a ticket a year from now on that plane to Spain.
I can be a sparring partner to anybody and get hit, but it's how you do it, and it's the experience that you obtain through all the years, not through who you fight, I believe. Yes, it does help who you fight, but I think the years help a lot more.
At 21, John Bray can afford to plan his future 3 minutes at a time.
What do you do in the first round?
Win.
Second round?
Win.
Third round?
Win gracefully.
But the Alvarez plan reaches further to the future.
I want to be the mayor of San Antonio at the time. I want to be the mayor. I feel like a candidate for something. I go up there and I kiss the babies, I shake their hands, and it's just like I'm campaigning.
This campaign of his takes him from town to town, talking to teenagers about the evils of drugs and drink.
I bring out my medals and I show it to them, and I go, these are the drugs of achievements. And then I show them a beer bottle. This is the drug of deceitment.
Javier's message is making it to a lot of boxers who might otherwise find trouble. But don't forget the fighter who has a message for Mr. Alvarez. Makes you wonder who might be the one in trouble.
Quite a role model, Javier Alvarez. But before he could get to that showdown fight with John Bray, Javier...